You don't have to go outside to enjoy Hamilton Winterfest. It would help, though. Festival director Jeremy Freiburger joins us this morning with the chilly details. Good morning.
Good morning, Annette. How are you?
Very well, very well.
Excellent.
So I can't believe Winterfest is now in its 45th year.
It is, yeah. It's one of the longest running festivals in our city. So I feel honored to be holding the torch this year, even though it's a challenging year.
And it's kind of changed a lot over the years. It used to be just like loosely organized events that people would do outside, but now it's got a whole arts and culture feel to it, doesn't it?
That's right. The city asked us to come on about 3 years ago to take on the role of sort of co-producing the festival with them. So there's always been sort of two sides to the festival, or two bundles of activity. There's about 50 in a normal year, about 80 events that happen across the city that are run by community groups, neighborhood associations, churches, that sort of thing, which brings a lot of life and neighborhood identity to the festival. And then there's always been this other layer of programming that comes from the AGH and the Hamilton Public Library and the Fringe Festival and those sorts of things. So when the city brought us on 3 years ago to become the co-producer, the intent was to try and sort of marry those things together and figure out how we could use both sides of the festival to grow the offerings across the city.
Right, and you've got lots of online offerings as well, including a 360-degree hub of the Winterfest hub. So we're going to take a look at that now, I believe.
Yeah, they are.
So what's that going to show us?
Yeah, so the Winterfest Hub is this thing that we created when we took on the festival, of this chunk of programming that would move from park to park across the city. And unfortunately, because of COVID, we can't do that this year. So we decided to try and do something really different. So we took all of the components of the Winterfest Hub, which is our signature inflatable. Every year we create this giant inflatable sculpture of some sort. This year is a series of 4 icebergs created by local artist Tanis MacArthur. And these things, to give people scale, this is about 18 feet tall and about 25 feet wide.
Wow. You're not going to miss it then,
No.
but you're going to have to see it online.
Yeah, they have to see it online. So we took them all up to Aukmar Estates up on the mountain, and we assembled them on the beautiful grounds up there. And they are animated with lights and video commissions that the Hamilton Port Authority commissioned with us this year. This one you're seeing right now is called Drift. There are 4 of them, though, and then we take you on a drone tour. So a local film studio, Loki Studio, brought their drone team up and flew around Aukmar while we had the installation up. And now you can go online and use that 360 camera where you get to be the director. You choose which way you get to look as we swoop around corners and fly around the iceberg. So it's kind of a cool interactive experience.
Very cool. And you also have activities where you want people to get outside and just enjoy the winter, right? Because, hey, it's here and we got to make the best of it.
Absolutely. So the city has opened up some areas for tobogganing. There are some snowman making competitions in different places. There are even some really unique pieces, and I've loved watching how the community's pivoted around this. But one of my favorite parts of Winterfest is a thing called Frostbites, run by the Hamilton Fringe Festival,
yes.
Which is really site-specific theater. And one of those pieces, there you are, one of those pieces this year is actually an audio tour that you download that an artist has created that guides you through a park here in Hamilton. So a really cool sort of custom experience you get to do on your own, but you also get outside and get that blood pumping and get the vitamin D going.
Okay, so how long does Winterfest last?
Well, Winterfest runs every year from about January 29th right through to Family Day, which is February 15th. So we've got 18 days of about 60 different online events or interactive opportunities for you that you can all find on the website.
Okay, great work, and thank you for making the best of a season that not a lot of people like. It's one of my favorites, but, sharing the love of winter, right?
There we go, yeah.
Okay, we'll have all the details up on our website. Thanks, Jeremy. Great to see you. CHCH.com is where you can find more.
Thanks so much, Annette.